Hello, wonderful people. Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Scent of the morning is very special to me. Set Sail Seen Birds by Tommy Bahama. This fragrance is very light, aquatic, citrus, mojito, tequila sort of feel, and a lot of lime in this, and very beautiful fragrance. A while ago, I posted this on my page, Frakno Bangladesh, and brother Joshua commented. And this is actually special to both of us, our friendship. Hi, brother Joshua, how are you doing? So this is his and mine. We are very fond memories of it. I think we reviewed, both of us reviewed this fragrance, and we did collab work as well. So this fragrance is just awesome. It means friendship to me, right? Check out this fragrance if you haven't tried it. It's a nice little summer freshie. So today my topic, I don't want to review any fragrances. So if you're looking for a fragrance review, you can actually skip the video. But I want to tackle this one particular topic, that is blind buying, and I want to keep it very straight to the point without talking about other topics here, because this is ongoing problem with the fragrance community, and this is particularly for, not just particularly for fragrance community, any product that is okay. So what is blind buying? Let's get to the topic straight. I was watching this video from Ifi Shares, my good friend brother Ifi. So he's a very good guy wholeheartedly, and he does quality work, and he suggests a lot of good videos, and he speaks from the heart. I really respect him for that. He was talking about is a fragrance reviewer, being fragrance reviewer, worth it? Go check out that video. I'll put the link down. It's a very nice talk, very wise talk. So one of the things he was saying, like, like, no, sorry, no, he was not saying, like, when I was watching that video, this thought came to me, like I should talk about real life aspect of fragrance community or journey. So I talk about the ongoing war in our fragrance community, the things I do not like, I speak my mind. But today I want to talk about this particular topic. So I think one of our brothers, he talked about it. I think I do not remember. One of the brothers was saying, who is it to blame if you're blind buy and you got disappointed? And I think Ashton also said, one of the subscriber wrote, I did not get the hype on this fragrance and I bought it, end up blind buying it. So whose fault is it? So, let me be very frank. Okay, that is the most important thing. The blind buying, first of all, is a term that means, most of you know that what that means. But if you're new here, blind buying basically is a fragrance that you purchased watching someone posting a picture somewhere, maybe like of a new perfume that is being released, or you watch someone's review, he really talked highly of it, he regarded very highly, or it's on the fragrance pages, people are going gaga over a fragrance, and you just oh, it's a new release, I should get it, and you just go and buy it. That's basically what it means, without you trying out a fragrance on your skin ever, and you just blind buying because of the hype. So the hype is basically sometimes created for different reasons. Maybe a group of reviewers reviewed the same fragrance, maybe they're working to promote that fragrance, that is possible, and they are working with those companies, they get free bottles from those websites, whatever it could be. Or it could be it is really a worthy fragrance, but you wouldn't know. For you cannot tell, which reviewer is doing what purpose. So these are the real things, no one's gonna tell you. Another thing is the hype is also about, like, people loving certain fragrance. One reviewer which you trust, you like, and he has good number of subscribers, and he's very popular for his honesty, and he said, like, this fragrance is special, and it's not like very expensive also. Like I saw once Ashton talked about amber's hailstone amber or something like that fragrance, that shiny bottle, and many people loved it, and they went on and bought it, right, showing the respect to the reviewer. And I think most of the people are happy. Some people are not happy about the fragrance, of course. You cannot make everybody happy. One product will not make everybody happy, but you understand the concept. So this is what blind buying is. So blind buying, there's another reason for you to blind buy. It could be that you do not have absolutely any option to try out a fragrance in the community or in around you, in your country or your area. They do not carry so many fragrances, they don't have tester, and maybe your area fragrance is not very popular commodity. That is a possibility. Like, you live in a village, I'm not trying to mock you, I'm just saying, like, let's say you live in a small town or a village, and you do not have any perfume shop, even you have to go to next city to try a fragrance. It happens. And they have only about, like, say 50 fragrances, and very, very like limited number of stock or collection. For example, I used to live in Malaysia. They did not have Nautica's Voyage there because that brand is not authorized dealer. There's no authorized dealer of that particular brand in Malaysia. So Malaysia import fragrances, uh, paying taxes in legit ways. So fragrances are kind of on the pricier side there. You have to pay double the price. You have to pay retail to buy a fragrance. Even though I was ready to pay, I couldn't find Nautica's The Voyage, right? And I later got it from UK. My sister brought it for me. And when I came to Bangladesh, it has huge resources. It doesn't have the most it's gray market here, and people just get it through different sources, even the original. But people do not have, like, apart from Perfume World, we don't have any other that many shops like Larina, Perfume World, and few other guys. They're doing like paying taxes and stuff. Other guys, they're just bringing fragrances. So our choices in Malaysia, like, we have limited choices. We see the bottle color, we rely on the reviewers. Oh wow, it's a blue juice, beautiful bottle. How it would smell like, and you see five reviews. Five reviewers say this smells like this, apple, crisp, clean, and they say the same thing. And they say this one lasts this much, it's gonna get you compliments. So you crave for it, and you just like, what the hell, let's just go for it. So your love has to be there. You have to love a fragrance enough. Second thing is, I would say, you must not blind buy. You cannot afford to blind buy if your resources are limited, if your income is limited, and you can only afford to buy maybe one fragrance per month, and you end up buying a wrong one in your world, like it didn't work for you. You must feel awful, right? So I think if you are in that particular category, and you shouldn't blind buy. This is what my humble suggestion is, that you should never, until you can try a fragrance. You may have to wait 3 years. Wait 3 years, because reviewers will try to tell from their perspective. It may be different reasons. Like, for me, it's always, I love the fragrances, I trust them, and that's why I say I love them. I put top 10 list. It's just my list. I always say it. I do not say it's going to work for you. I just give you a suggestion. So you have to take it as a, like one of the reviewers out there. It's just one of the reviews. It's nothing maybe that serious. You just have to do much more research. You have to read on Fragrantica what people commented under videos, and you see real-time people. You have to do your homework, guys, and do not be lazy. In fragrance game, if you're lazy and end up buying a wrong fragrance that didn't work for you, and you are, in the end of the day, to be blamed. And if you blame a reviewer, it's just childish. Okay, this is what I really thought of it, and I'm gonna tell you as it is. So blind buying is not for everybody. Okay, this is the harsh truth. Like, for example, I can blind buy a fragrance. I can trust a reviewer. Let's say Dan Norton, my absolute favorite reviewer. He's awesome guy, awesome guy. This guy, he says, look at this Dolce & Gabbana. I'm not gonna pull off a British accent because I suck in British accent. I can't speak British accent, but I love sexy as hell. But he recommends a fragrance that is barbershoppy, something nice, like Serif Gosh, and I'll just be craving for it, and I'll just go and buy, maybe blind buy, just respecting that reviewer. Okay, why would I do it? Because I want to try explore new things. Maybe it's not my cup of tea. I have that mindset at this present moment. I have some collection, and I would like to try out new stuff. I don't want to try same old because it's boring. But let's say you just started your collection and you have 5-6 fragrances, but you're looking to buy absolute best ones. I know many of you do that. I used to do that when I started collecting. I bought all the recommendation from Jeremy fragrances back then. I bought Eros, I bought Chanel Allure Eau Extreme, I bought Bleu de Chanel, I bought, where I'm going, Sauvage. I bought all that after the hype, La Nuit de l'Homme, and I got at least first 100 fragrances, all the ones that I really wanted, must buy. So if you are in your early stage, you shouldn't try to go for something complex. When you see reviewer, they're gonna do different. Like, for example, I do mix of reviews. I do, for example, I cannot afford sometimes like full bottle of MFKs, right? But look at me, I have handful of samples. So when I can find like 5 samples, like Oud Satin Mood, then let's say Oud Silk Mood, all these niche fragrances, these cost you a kidney. Let me tell you very simply, like Oud Ispahan, or you say Fif Delicious, these fragrances are gonna cost you maybe your kidney, your kidney, man. You blind buy, end up blind buying a fragrance, and you're like, I didn't like it. And I just go like Deadpool. Oh, and then I feel like guilty, man. Oh man, I said it, I love it, but I didn't tell you to go and run and buy it. So I feel very bad, but at the same time, I also think, did I do something wrong? Because I love Fif Delicious, I love Oud Ispahan. I cannot maybe afford it at this present moment, but I like the clones of it. This is Oud Touch by Frank Olivier, by the way. Excellent cheapy and it's very very close to this Isfahan I heard. I love this fragrance a lot. So you have to have the love for it, and you have to have enough love and enough respect for a reviewer to trust him and go and buy a fragrance. It may work for you, may not work for you. But if you end up blaming a fragrance reviewer, you're actually not uh, doing the right thing. I feel, this is my honest um, sentiments, right? But of course, not everybody is correct, nobody's wrong, nobody's right. It's always everybody's perspective. So in the end, I would like to say, if you really have no other option, you just have to trust some no's and you have to take the risk. Life, everything is, you cannot know things for sure that it will work for you. Creed Aventus may not work for you. Maybe Mancera Sidrat Boise works for you, because everybody's nose is different, their climates are different, their skin is different. So if you even talk about longevity, you see Drag Dog Cody talking about Nautica's Voyage. It lasts easily 9 to 10 hours on me. It's just average range, and let's just, it's a very long lasting beast for summer. I used Nautica's Voyage when I watched the review some 3-4 years back. Excuse me. Then I used it in Malaysian conditions. I got like 2 to 3 hours tops. After that, Nautica's Voyage is nowhere on my skin. See, so Malaysia is hot and humid. New York, during the summer even, it's not as extreme as our weathers in this part of Asia. Like in Bangladesh, it's the most challenging weathers. Trust me, guys, if you're India, Bangladesh, if you do not see our summers, you are lucky. So our summers, heat and humidity, fragrances just disappear from our skin. So people, when they see me reviewing, I review from our aspect, our country aspect. So when you hear me say Chanel Elirum Sport Eau Extreme last on us like 3-4 hours, do not think it's fake. It's true. It doesn't last on us in the summer conditions. But winter, which is a lovely time in Bangladesh, November to February, that time fragrances really, really are pretty. So we all have our challenges, and we all have our different conditions. We have different skin chemistry. Our skin, my skin is like dry skin. It doesn't really last as much as other people's skin maybe, but some fragrance work for me that doesn't work with others. I saw Sebastian Zara talking about Prada Luna Rosa Black, my favorite fragrance from this current time. He said it doesn't last that long on him, but it lasted long on me, which is like a very rare thing. So it's always, fragrances are always subjective. Please make sure you are aware of this fact. If you do not have to blind buy, do not. But if you have to do, take responsibility, own up to it, and try to be a little bit of grown up. Not everything is going to work with you that works with reviewers, even top reviewers. When they pick up something, if you are the person that you have to buy only the best fragrances, do hard study, do sample fragrances a lot, and also make sure you study on a fragrance. Like anything, you need to know everything about a fragrance. Go know it. If you cannot sample it, and if you really have to buy something and you absolutely want it so bad, like Dior Intense, I have to buy it, go and buy it, but do not blame anyone for it if you do not like it. Right? That's all I have for today. Take care, guys. I hope it clears up some of the problems and issues. Let's enjoy fragrance game a little bit more grown up way. Yeah, and I think that way it would be if you're a little bit wise and you understand where your money is going, because money is hard-earned money. Most of you work hard, and if you know where money is going and you're satisfied with the product, there's nothing better in the world. But if you bought something that you'd end up not liking or using, it sucks, right? So be careful, think well, and think of the things that I told you. Take care, guys. I'll talk to you soon. Have a very nice day. Bye bye.